Today we're going to do a tip on easily peeling hard-boiled eggs. So first you want to cook them properly. So you want to take your eggs and you want to just put them in cold water, covered about an inch. So once they're in there, you want to make sure there's about an inch of water covering them. Turn them on to high. So you're going to put them in cold water, turn the heat on, and then once the water starts boiling, you want to turn the heat off and you want to let them sit in the water for 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, we're at a boil, so we are turning the heat off, pulling it off of the heat, because this is an electric stove, so it's going to continue to be hot, and I don't want that. I want to just let it sit in this hot water for 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes, depending on how long you want to cook them. If you're cooking on gas, you don't need to pull it off the burner, because as soon as you turn it off, the heat stops. But for electric, you need to pull it off. It's been 10 minutes that they've been sitting in the hot water, pulled off of the heat, just sitting, okay? And so now we are going to take them out. Just use a slotted spoon. If you don't have a slotted spoon, that's fine. Just don't put a lot of the hot water into the ice water. So we are going to submerge these into some ice water to stop the cooking. And they need to stay in the ice water for about 10 to 15 minutes longer. So that's our next step. All right, so we're ready to peel our eggs. So we're just going to put it into a mason jar. And you want to just cover it with water. This probably needs a little more water in it, but I think we're going to try it this way. Okay, put your lid on. Make sure your lid is tight so you don't have water flying all over the place. And you are just going to shake it and get a good workout, like so. Let's keep shaking. I think we're good. Okay, you can see the shell starting to come off. And you're just going to pull your egg out. And that shell is going to remove right off of there. So I've gotten the shells off of all of our eggs, okay, by shaking them in the mason jar. It's a very quick process. You can try and do more than one at a time. I haven't tried that because it's so quick to just do one at a time. But maybe we'll experiment with that. But anyway, so they're done. I just want to show you the inside of these eggs to show you how they cooked, since we went through the whole cooking process. As you'll see, I like mine a little less done, as I said, so I cooked them I let them sit for 10 minutes in the hot water. So it's a bright orange yellow center. If you cook it longer, it's going to be the whiter yellowy chalky type of a yolk. It really depends on what you like. But anyway, they're perfectly cooked.